Welcome to Chapter 3 of The Good Earth. As always, I will begin with a brief synopsis of the chapter, followed by some key points to pay attention to, and then finish off with some big ideas that the author is looking at, as well as asking some questions that I think are important to consider as you read the chapter. In Chapter 3 of The Good Earth, Olan and Wang Lung begin their family. Naturally, Wang Lung has no idea what to do, but we see that he is willing to help his wife in any way that he can. One character trait that Olan shows here is her fierce independence. Some might suggest to the point of stupidity. She flatly refuses a midwife or any help. Her motives for this are unclear, although it is clear that having a child, especially a son, is very important to her. She asks Wang Lung for money in order to make clothes and prepare a celebration, and we see that Wang Lung is generous with Olan. Not only does he not refuse her, he gives her some extra. The chapter rounds out with Olan giving birth to their first son, all alone in her room. One major symbol that comes into play in chapter 3 is the symbol of the earth, that is to say, land. Wang Lung muses. It had come out of the earth, this silver, out of his earth that he plowed and turned and spent himself upon. He took his life from this earth. He saw the silver transmuted into something worth even more than itself, clothes upon the body of his son. The earth becomes symbolic of life itself. Some things you will want to pay attention to include the manner in which Olan gives birth. Is the author being true to how women in this time and place gave birth? Or is she sensationalizing the process? Or is she trying to say something particular about Olan? Notice how Olan and Wang Lung react to the birth and to having a new child. Finally, pay attention to the effects of the money on each of them. Money will be a big part of the story, so pay attention to its role, almost as if it was another character in the book. Some questions to consider as you read. Why are children important? They seem important. Most people seem to claim that they have value, but how do we know that they are valuable? Different cultures value children differently. So, how does your culture value children? How do you know? What events take place in the lives of children and families that show that they are important? Also, how does having a baby change things? What does it change for the family as a whole? What does it change individually for each member of the family? These are some thoughts to consider. Until next time.